You're watching the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand.
Salah to settle it in front of the Kop.
Hello everyone, the Kop TV. This is Mariam, this is Doyle. Finally the big meeting. Yes. It's true. There we go with big Doyle. So, yeah, I just finished out to work and I didn't watch the game probably for the first time in the last I don't know how long time. But I trust you, so you're gonna tell me the player ratings, what's going on, and just explain everything to me.
Yeah, so I think where we're going to start, lad, we're going to start with Aston then.
Okay.
Start with goalkeeper. I think he had a solid performance. I don't think he could have done anything for the goal that he conceded. It was in between his two central defenders, which he expects to hit.
Watkins.
Yeah, Watkins. Quality striker, let's give him his credit. He had two chances in the game, he scored both of them. One of them was offside, but the header that he did score, don't think Ali could have done much about it. Even the offside goal, brilliant finish from him. So I'll give Ali a good solid 7.5 I'll give him, lad. Wasn't bad. Coming back from the World Cup. Yeah, I think he had a solid performance. Moving on to the defence, who should we pick first, lad? Should we pick?
Virgil.
Yeah, go ahead, we'll have Virgil. He scored a goal. Scored a critical goal.
How he scored? Can you explain me the...
It was an own goal, lad, to be honest with you. It was an own goal, so we're happy with it either way. If it goes in, and lad, so it's one of them. Took a deflection, I think it's gone down as well. I can't remember what player it bounced off, but it went in. Happy with that, lads. We needed it. We were getting pushed back a little bit from the Aston Villa team, so stepped up for us when Nunes never, to be quite honest with you, scored a goal for us. And then Matip, just doing the same thing that he always does, lad. Carrying the ball to the top of the pitch, lad. Just being the, do you know what? Just being the best defender in the league. I know all those real football fans know how good Matip is, and he was brilliant against him.
I completely agree with that.
The only mistake them two lads made today was letting Ollie Watkins get in between them for that header. Otherwise, I think they were quite brilliant. So, the pair of them, for me, I think Virgil's going to get 8.5 for scoring a goal, and Matip's going to get 8 because he didn't score a goal. Moving on to
Robbo on the left.
Right, so we said this before, didn't we, Gilly lads? Robbo is now equal or more, I can't remember which one, to Leighton Baines, equal to Leighton Baines with the assists in the Premier League now, which is wonderful because he's got plenty of playing time to go. It was a great cross, it was a low driven. We've got a mate called Granby who plays FIFA, yeah, and every time he plays FIFA he does this low driven cross, and it was one of them, shout out Granby. Saves cross to Mo Salah, lovely finish. Brilliant again. I give him 8.5, lad, played well. He was roughing down that wing, he was working hard, he's taking men on as well, whipping crosses in. Good performance from him. Going to our other fullback, Mr. Trent, Scouse himself. To be honest,
like me.
Yeah, just like Mario, lads, yeah. I think he had an alright game. I don't think he played his worst, and I don't think he played his best. I don't think he offered the type of passes that we're used to seeing him doing.
I'm so curious to know how he was defensively.
Sound. He wasn't terrible. That's this is the point. He's held to standards that other defenders are not held to because he's so good. He's so good. But today he was a stable lad. He was a good solid 7.5 lad. Just done his job, played well. Didn't offer anything really going forward, but didn't make any catastrophic mistakes either, lad. So give him a 7.5. Good right back performance, lad. Genuinely.
Not bad. Then we go to the midfielders. Who played the midfielders? Fabinho, Thiago Alcantara.
Fabinho actually had a good game, lad. We've been waiting for this guy to turn up this season. He's one of our best players, and when he's consistent, we know this.
I agree.
Yeah, and so today he played well. He had a good few shots from long range, which he's good at. He got in there, he intercepted, he got the tackles in. I think he had a good solid, again, just a solid performance. We were opened up a little bit, but when he did have the ball, he played well with it. He tackled well, he had good vision, all that type of stuff. Give him a good 7.5. It seems like the whole team sort of didn't push themselves too much, lads.
I think for me, Fabinho is one of the Liverpool's most important players. Yeah. So when he's fit, when he's mentally strong, when he plays well for us, Liverpool looks different. Yeah. So when Fabinho is fit, we need always Fabinho to be like, the maximum of the condition, because with Fabinho we look different. Then who played then? Thiago and Bajcetic. No, Bajcetic called.
No, so the starting lineup was Thiago and Ox. So Thiago done his Thiago stuff, what he always does, keeps the ball, playmaker, spreading passes wide and forth, all of that type of stuff. Brilliant. I think he again 8. He did have a few risky passes, but he played off. So 8. That's what you want from your playmaker. Good. My favourite player for Liverpool. Great. Ox. Right, it's one of them, lads. I think he didn't play bad. Again, I can't really say that these players played bad, but he didn't also excel either, you know what I mean? He had a good, solid performance, lad. I think no one really excelled. No one really was disastrous. I'll give him 7.5. I'll give him his credit. He hasn't really played much for Liverpool this season. He come in, done his job. That's it, really.
He's always injured, by the way.
Poor lad, yeah. I mean, for when Ox did get it before his injury, he was one of our best midfielders, without a doubt.
Absolutely.
In the Champions League run, he was quintessential to it, lad. But he just got injured, and it was just sad for him. But yeah, he had a good, solid performance today. Don't know if I want to see him back, but yeah, he was all right.
7.5 for Ox. Yeah. Before his big injury in 2018 against Roma at the semi-final, he was definitely one of the best midfielders in the world. Absolutely.
Changed his whole game with Liverpool. He went from going onto the wing to playing centre mid where he belongs. Absolutely. And he was running it. He was athletic. He was strong. He was like a number 8. He'd go from the bottom of the pitch to the top of the pitch, and he'd score a rocket, lad. He was good at it.
That goal against City.
Yeah, brilliant. The top left one, lad. Yeah, it's sad to see his demise, but also he did look like he could be a squad player for us today. He done a good job. I can't give them any more credit than he done a good job. That's about it.
Which is so far is good because he needs to play. Yeah. He needs minutes on his legs. So the trio units, Mohamed Salah and.
Who was up front actually? So it was Núñez, Mohamed Salah. Hey, who was the other striker up front?
Mohamed Salah units.
Ox. Was Ox on the left? Who was in the centre? No, in the centre of the midfield.
Oh, the midfield today. Sorry, Ox was up front. Centre was Fabinho, Thiago, and Hendo.
Hendo was. Oh yeah.
Oh, Hendo.
Sorry lads.
We miss Hendo.
You know what? I seen Ox drifting into the centre mid, but he was on the left. Hendo, quality as always. Didn't really go unnoticed, just done his job again. I keep saying it, the team didn't push themselves too much, lad, and they weren't disastrous either. They just responded when they needed to respond and done what they had to do. I think the whole team really is a 7.5, but Hendo, give him an 8, because captain, done well, didn't make any mistakes. Probably led the team after the goal we conceded. Moving on to the attack, so we've already talked about Ox, who's on the left. Núñez, lads, this fella is like an enigma. I can't quite explain what he is. He's a player that we've not had before. He's.
I'm so curious. Do you like Núñez seriously?
I'm on the fence, lads. Yeah, I love his work rate. His work rate is phenomenal. His movement is world class. He's everywhere where he should be. But when he's there, he's doing everything he shouldn't be. Does that make sense? It's mad. It's like he waits too long to make decisions. He aims for the bottom corner and he hasn't really got the technique to hit that bottom corner. But then again, he'll create like the chance for the third goal where it's going out, but he's quick enough to get to it and just whip it into the box for somebody to get something on it. He is a chaotic, raw footballer that creates chaos in the back line of our opposition. And do I like that? Yeah, I guess I do. I really do. And Amazon today give him player of the match, and there's a reason for that, and it's because he runs and runs and runs.
The lads told me that he missed probably like 4 chances, like easy chances to score, and he still is the man of the match.
He had 2 chances in particular, or 3 to me, that were really, really standout ones. One that whipped in, header, and it was a terrible header. It literally just went miles wide, and he had loads of space and time. Another one where he's running down the wing, he's got loads of time to hit it. Instead of hitting it, he thinks he's going to hit it, and he doesn't, so he whips it across. Oh. Just like that. Little pint there, lads.
Doyle.
Yeah, man. Whip the pint over.
It's your round anyway.
Nobody.
And Mohamed Salah, the Egyptian king. What about him?
He done his job, lad. A goal scorer, one of the best goal scorers in the Premier League. And what did he do? Scored a goal, lad, on his first game.
As always.
Yeah, he done his job, lad. I think I'll give him an 8 out of 5. He played well in the game. He was taking men on. You see him confidence. And it seems like we're starting to get the Salah back that we had not a few years ago, last year. The one that we know is the world-class Salah scoring the goals. I think, we rely on Mo Salah a lot when Núñez isn't scoring them chances. Shout out to the young lad, it was a Bekatovic.
Stefan Bajetic. He's Spanish actually, but he's born in Serbia. Or in Bosnia, something like that. And he scored the 3rd goal. I was so surprised when my mates told me that, 3-1 score some young fella.
And you know what, I'll give him a good solid 8.5, right? And I'll tell you why. Because the finish that he done wasn't easy, lad. It took a lot of football intelligence. So he gets the ball, the keeper's running out to him, there's a lot of pressure on him to score this goal to end the game for us. And instead of just whacking it, what he does, lad, he's a young kid by the way, he has the composure to take the goalkeeper on, look up, lad, and just slot it in with his left foot, his weaker foot. I think he was brilliant when he come on. And what's the other lad? What's his, Gilly? The other lad, Paul...
Ben Doak.
Ben Doyle.
Ben Doyle.
Hey.
The new Cristiano Ronaldo.
We need to get, like, lad, honestly, this kid, yeah, we need to get some of his highlights up, because on that game, he done this thing, yeah, where he let it run through his legs, player behind him, Digney, who's an experienced football player, he's a very good football player, went through his legs, run past him, the kid's only like 17. I'm looking for
This game or the derby game, you mean?
this game, lad. This game, man. I'm excited to see him playing football for us. We do seem to have a few academy players coming in, which is nice. And when the young lads come on, he offered a lot of energy to us, so that was good as well. But yeah, do you know what? I'm happy with our performance, because when we needed to respond, we just did. So, whole team for me gets a good 7.5. That's the most common thing. Solid job. Don't want you.
Fair enough.
Yeah, man. I think that's it, lad.
So that was a brilliant, lad, to be honest. I don't need to watch the highlights for the game. You send me everything. So nice one, my mates.
No worries, lad.
Player ratings for Aston Villa game.
Thanks for watching the video, guys. Remember to like, comment and subscribe to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stands, for a lot more Liverpool content.
Remember to check out our Shopify store for this beauty and much more. It's the new Luchito's Way Diaz t-shirt based on Luis Diaz and Carlito's Way. It's out now, designed by Rubi.
And there's going to be so many more.
There is. Make sure you're involved. Go and buy this now and use the Kop TV 15 for a little discount if you want.